Hello, my name's Phil and welcome back to another episode of Vermont's 100 Covered Bridges. Today we're at the Johnson Bridge, which is in Randolph. So the road I'm walking on now is Brayley Road. It used to be known as Blaisdell Road, and as a result the bridge over the years was known as the Blaisdell Bridge or the Upper Blaisdell Bridge. But out of all the four names, it's the Johnson name that's most familiar with people, and then the Brayley Bridge as well, given the name of the road. And here's the Grim Reaper. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
How you doing, you?
I'm very well. Just filming at this bridge.
Right.
And fair play to that gentleman. He didn't mind me using the Grim Reaper reference. So I was quite terrified. I turned round and there was this guy coming towards me, looking at the Grim Reaper. Anyway, so we are now in a new county. We're in the county of Orange, and there are 11 bridges here. 3 we're going to do today, which is on the second branch of the White River. So here we are at another unique bridge, one of which I haven't seen before. So let's go in and have a look, see what I'm talking about. It's not a very long bridge. Certainly it's one of the shortest. But the reason why it's unique and it's one I haven't seen before is because of the truss. So it's a multi-king post truss throughout the bridge, but it only goes halfway up. Why is that, you ask? Well, I'll give you the answer. When it was built, it was an uncovered bridge, and the truss just formed a side of the bridge, or sides, one for each one. And then it became covered later on. Now, although reports in various publications are conflicting, it's sort of mainly thought that the bridge was designed in 1883, and then it was covered in 1903 or 1904. So it's 121 years. So it's 121 years covered. I wonder why they put sides on it to begin with. That's strange. If you know the answer, please make a comment in the comments section. But yeah. You can see here there's 4 vertical members. Added on top of the truss to support the weight of the bridge. As I say, they've done that for 121 years. And let's hope they do it for another 121 years. The cockerel crows were authentic, not added in. This is very, very much in the picturesque Vermont. Amazing little bridge. There's a bit of damage there to that support beam. In 1977, the floor was repaired and strengthened with the addition of steel beams. Now in 2006, the bridge was in a bit of a poor state, and it had a structural survey done on it, and there were parts where they were fair, but there were a lot of parts where it was porter critical, and the bridge underwent major refurbishment in 2006-2007. So this is the first time I've been back in the water without the waders since October, and it feels good not having to be worrying about that patch, whether it's going to leak or not, even though it didn't last time we used it. But anyway, so now I'll make my way underneath the bridge. It's a lot deeper than what I thought it would be, and I just got wet in a place I was hoping I wouldn't get wet. Let a little shriek out. So, under the Bailey Bridge, there's the steel beams that they installed to strengthen the underneath. Obviously, concrete abutments on both sides. Very scenic. And a lot deeper than what I thought it would be. So this is the second branch of the White River, and we've had a couple of these already. For example, when we were at the Kidder Hill Bridge in Grafton, that was on the south branch of the Saxons River. And we also had, when we were at the Staunton Bridge and also the Salmon Bridge, they used to be on the north branch of the Black River. So when there is a significant tributary of a major river, rather than giving it another name, we simply call it the first or the second or the north or south branch of each river. Now, naturally, the second branch of the White River flows into the White River, which goes into the Connecticut River. This little thing here, the second branch, is 21 miles long. So this is Don Brown. We've already met him. He isn't the Grim Reaper, I'm glad to say. He's got something very, very interesting to show you, and let me show you this now. So Don has the Covered Bridges of Vermont 2008 calendar, and in the month of May, here is the bridge, and guess who's walking through it right there?
Yeah.
The one and only Don. So that was 16 years ago, and Don was the star. Now here, he was telling me this, where it's damaged, that's where the tree fell through.
Yeah.
That's where the tree fell through and hit the bridge.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Don, for sharing that.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. So the end of another episode. Hope you enjoyed that. It's not every bridge that has, storm iron knocking it down or other things that, give the bridge a fantastic history. This one has just stood the test of time. As I say, it wasn't covered, it had sides, then they added the covers, and then it became a covered bridge. Once again, thanks very much to the Vermont Covered Bridge Society. Tremendous support they've given me. And you can support the Vermont Covered Bridge Society yourself if you want to purchase a 2026 calendar of all 12 brilliant pictures by great photographers, one for each month, and it could be yours for $18 plus postage. Just go to the website, which is up at the end of the video, and click on Marketplace, and the calendar can be yours. Make a great Christmas present for somebody who likes covered bridges. Thanks very much. I'll see you next week in another episode.